There it is. There is the game. Gotta make sure the sounds are... Oh, no, 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 no. We'll just do that in-game then. Okie dokie. Here we are. So so this is just after the opening cutscene. I had to kind of sort of make sure that the game ran and everything. So audio. Let's have this a little quieter, just so we can just so that we can hear each other and all that. Okay. I will definitely say this is a very pretty game. Definitely will say that. So you can fly across the open world, swim through crystal clear waters, just like this, and attack little wet blobs like this one. Stray off the beaten path to discover all of the hidden secrets of a world full of wonder and mystery. Near a teleport waypoint, press F to unlock it. Nice. Unlocked to teleport to that location. That's cool, that's cool. So we can... Yeah, so there's a mini-map on the top left. So you can have a little bit of an idea of where you're going. Ooh, sweet flower. I'll have that. I'll pick up all the things. I'll definitely pick up all the things. We have a dull blade. We need to make it a not dull blade, I think.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb.
Oh yeah.
Climbing depletes stamina, and depleted stamina takes time to recover.
Just like a certain other video game that we won't mention.
We're off to a statue of the seven.
Yay!
Which of the seven are you looking for exactly?
Follow the path. Ooh, look at that waterfall. Look at that waterfall there. So another thing you can do with this, other than get all the nice things. Correct. So even though I'm playing on the PC version right now myself, the sponsorship only works on the mobile devices. So you get the link, exclamation mark, Genshin. Basically, you have to use that link using your mobile device. So whether it's like your phone or your iPad or whatever, stuff like that. Yeah, you need to definitely make sure to use a mobile device. Now, let me just... Okay. Because I just realized, like, okay, when I'm in-game, then things are a little bit choppy. Maybe if I set it to 1080p. Is this better? This is definitely a little better. I need to make this full screen for you guys. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a statue of the seven.
There we go. Much better. There we go. Now things are a little bit less Much better. Much, much better.
There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but...
Oh, iPhone ain't compatible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The one thing you can do, though, if you like, is you can basically go and, you know, tell your friends if they're interested, though. Don't go all, you know, forcey on them. But like, if you think that you have any friends that might enjoy this kind of thing, you can send them that link and then have them have a good go yourself. It's completely up to you, though.
As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your sister. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Hoppy hop. Hey, I mean, she said hop to it, so I'm hopping. I'm hopping. I wanna open that chest. I wanna open that chest. Chests, you know. Chests are good.
I'll keep this close.
That's why. Okay. Now we can continue.
You can swim right over.
I sure can. I really don't want to use sticky keys windows.
Huh?
Da 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 da. Oh wow, okay, that just opens up a whole bunch of stuff. Custom pin. I don't want a custom pin. Not right now. Cool.
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world? Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of Animo. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you. It's a bit rude to say that about the power the gods just gave you.
Oh wow, okay.
If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the City of Freedom.
City of Freedom!
Mondstadt is the City of Wind because they worship the god of Animo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister.
Paimon, please.
Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
Oh no. A fire blob. Hello? Oh, it wanted me to... Okay. It wanted me to use that. Okay. Hold E. Right, I'm holding E. Yeah! Q to elemental burst. Oh!
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven. Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
Because Paimon's annoying. Okay, not that annoying. Not that annoying. So, actually, let me just go to... I'm gonna just set the... I'm gonna set it to medium. Just so that things kind of flow a little bit better. Some settings will only be after a restart. Oh, okay, let me, I assume it saves automatically anyway. So I'm just gonna quickly I'm just gonna quickly restart this. Because I just realized my frames are skipping ever so slightly. I am gonna install my new GPU very soon though. We're just having a bit of trouble because we were trying to get our old GPU out and we couldn't find the latch. Like I can't remember where the latch is to kind of yank it out. So but we're getting someone to help us out. So it's all good. It's all good. Da 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 da. Okay, that should be better. That should be better. Let's have a little explore, shall we? Let's have a little bit of an explore. Wow! Giant.
Wow, what is that?
Giant flying thing.
Huge in the sky.
Yes, I saw that, Paimon.
It's headed towards the heart of the forest. We must proceed with caution.
All right, I will heed your words. Mother? Do you mean?
Vincent? It's me, your mother.
Vincent, please. Listen to your mother. Right.
Enrico.
Enrico. So if you want, so Ruffy, let me just let me get you in the know. They have been moved to chat commands. So here is the list of all the different chat commands. So I did this change because I'm sure some of you might agree, the amount of channel rewards I had dedicated to individual sounds was quite a lot. It was like all over the place, and it kind of hid all of the cool channel point stuff that I wanted people to use. So I'm experimenting a bit by just having them move over to chat commands. They have their own cooldowns as well.
You can't kill me.
No, you can try. You can try.
A reward on the road.
Cool. Nice. Okay. Can I wanna equip all these things. I wanna get cool things. Equip. There you go. There you go. And equip that one too. Nice, 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 nice. Attributes. Oh yeah, we can level up our thing. We can get. What can we get? What can we get? We can only get this one. Yeah. Oh right, we got up to level 5 straight away. We're using the Adventurer's Experience. So I encourage everyone who's actually playing the game to use these things. That'll level you up super fast. There you go. Level 6. Easy. Easy clap. That's what you need to do to get to level 6 and get the thing. Just use these. It is just that easy. Forehead. Can I enhance this? I only have these crystals. Yay! So my base attack's increased because of that. Nice. Nice, nice. Profile. Oh yeah, that's character level. You need to get Explorer level 6. That's correct. Thank you for correcting me there. Voiceover. Do I have a different voiceover? Yeah, thank you for the correction. It is indeed Explorer level 6 you need. So ignore what I just said. Because I'm a dummy. Oh, these are notices. Mail. Player preferences survey. A small trade. Claim. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yay! And we got money as well. Wow. Even more money. All this stuff. Look at all the stuff that you can get. So, another thing you can do with this game in particular, you can obviously play this game by yourself. You can actually also invite friends to join you in Dangerous Monsters with 4-player crossplay for PS4, iOS, Android, and PC. So 4 people can join up and team up and kill all the monsters, which is all pretty cool. And if you start off with the mobile version and, you know, you're pretty enjoying of it, it is cross-platform, so you can carry your progress over to the platform of your choice, which is nice. It's very nice of them.
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away. Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks. Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon. Of course not. Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there.
We do like shiny red things.
Let's go take a closer look.
We definitely like shiny red things.
Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this. Paimon's never seen a stone like this before, so Paimon can't tell what it is. All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now. Okay, we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
Adventure rank 3. Nice. So there we go. I'm on adventure rank 3 right now. That's what we need to. That's what we need to get up.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
Uh-oh. I like the music in this. I dig it. I dig it.
May the Animo God protect you, stranger. I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves. Well, we're not looking for trouble. That's what all the troublemakers say.
Hello,
Doesn't
I'm
sound
Yoshi.
like a local name to me. And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
Emergency food.
Hey, that's even worse than being a mascot. So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right?
Sure. But also emergency food.
Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there. Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason? I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight. I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
Yeah.
That sounded so fake. Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
Yes. Obtain new character. Heck yeah. As an archer, Amber is ideal for taking down targets from a distance. Oh, okay. So you could just switch between myself. Yeah. Boom.
So, suspicious travelers, what are you doing in Mondstadt? He got separated from his sister during a really long journey. Paimon is his travel buddy, helping him to find his sister. Oh, looking for your family? Huh.
I'm gonna switch weapons real quick. Yeah. And then we can give this an enhance too if we have anything. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Give it a bunch of this. Yeah.
Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city. What exactly is it you need to finish doing first? It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
So, obviously I got a character in my party who could do like ranged modes. You can build your party from over 20 plus characters at the moment. And there's more to come. And they all have different abilities and personalities and combat styles.
Quick, get it!
Yeah.
These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Oh, tell you what, I reckon you can take care of this. Switching between the characters is actually quite fast. Yeah.
Nothing to it. Though I've got to say, you surprised me a little with your moves there.
Show me your moves.
Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
Barely broke a sweat.
You mention it, how is it the Hilly Trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this. Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well. When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area. So these annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city? Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer. Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
A responsible knight, says you.
A reward on the road.
More adventurous experience. I might actually give that to Amber if I'm able to. Oops, nope. That violin is great. Ooh. Give me that. Give me that. Level 10. And then, obviously, more for me. Level 12. A couple more to Amber as well. Everyone should be fairly, you know, fairly equal. Oh, we have to complete the quest to unlock outfits. Ooh, outfits look good. Okay, let's head towards. Let's head towards the city. Can we do anything of those? No, we cannot. You can manipulate the various elements like this. And that is the key to defeating powerful enemies and solving challenging puzzles. And I can't wait to start solving those challenging puzzles. It smells so good. Let's have a look. Hello. Ooh. Emergency food knows a bit too much for something we fished out of a pond. I mean. Ooh, fried egg. It's, oh, actually, wait. What can't we do? Oh yeah, we can just click on each of these. Can't cook any of these just yet, it seems. But it's good to know. It's good to know. But they're there for later on. Ooh. More things. More. I really am straying off the beaten path. Let's go back up this way.
Hey.
Hey, Jacob, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome on in. We are playing some Genshin Impact today. Yes! Give me meat from the pigeon. Doing well, nice, good.
Yeah. Welcome to Mondstadt.
I like the voice acting. Voice acting's nice. Adventure rank 4.
Introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Welcome.
Finally, no more having to camp outdoors. But The city folk don't look too cheery.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Jean, Defender of Mondstadt. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us. Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, Traveler. It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon. But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy, sticky honey roast.
yay.
Sticky honey roast!
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
Oh god. Obi-Wan intensifies. Alright. Navigate. Let's have a little look at the city. It looks quite pretty.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen. Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
If anyone does want to help the stream out, they can type in !Genshin, and it will send you a link. If you don't even have to do that, on my About page, there's a panel of Genshin Impact that you could just click on and it gets you to the same location. Or you can use your phone to get the QR code that's on the stream. And you can download the game on your mobile and get to Explorer level 6. And then that will help me out. One person's done it so far, and I'm very, very grateful for them. If we get at least 9 more, it'll be grand. And I can even do something as a reward for people. Maybe play a game, or a shuffler, or a challenge that I haven't done before. Maybe if anyone has any ideas of something I should do, if I reach 10, let me know. Maybe you know what? Actually, you know what? What about Resident Evil Dead Aim? That's the PS2 game. That's actually technically part of the canon, which I haven't done yet. Maybe I could do that if we get 10. How about that? That sounds like a good deal, doesn't it?
So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider.
Is it bad? I wouldn't say it's bad as Gaiden, because Gaiden is still like really bad, but like it's kind of weird. It's very weird. It's kind of out there, I'd say.
Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Well, that's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt. Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
Alright, I'll pay attention. Dangerous. Proceed carefully. Okay, so we can... Whee! Glide. And glide, and glide, and glide.
The sky.
Ah! Scary Durgan. Well, that's happening. That is definitely happening.
Huh? How are you staying afloat like this with just a wind glass?
I have no idea.
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds. Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind. Harness its energy.
Who said that?
All right. Oh, okay. I can shoot pew pew lasers at it now. Yeah. That's right. You're going down, Durgan. You're going down. Well.
Are you hurt?
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
Or a new storm.
Storm Terror is attacking Mondstadt itself! Kaya, Traveler, you've come at the right time. We must...
Hold on, Amber. Are you perhaps forgetting to introduce us?
Oh, right. This is Kaya, our cavalry captain. These two are travelers from afar.
From afar? Is that all we know of them?
Long story short...
I see. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family. I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo God. But everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more. First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now. Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens.
No small number.
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
Nice. Let's have a look at our outfits. Oh, we can get different wing gliders. Cool. Switch to this one.
Time to go. Make sure you keep up with me.
Oh, I'll make sure, right? Hey, looking good. Let's go to the Knights' headquarters.
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
Let's enter. Ba-ba-da-da-da.
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I've brought them. And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Mondstadt
right.
welcomes you, Windborn travelers. I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
Okay.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Sadly, the timing is regrettable. Storm Terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
Oh no!
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters. We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your sister.
Alright,
Paimon will help too.
we can do it.
In that case, we need a plan.
With Storm Terror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source. Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples. Storm Terror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Okay.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples.
Why
I
not
trust
all of
everyone
them?
understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon doesn't.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us. The storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position. All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation escalates.
Sounds good. The shop. The wish. Okay, so let's see what this wish screen is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is the part where you can try and wish for other characters or stuff. Each one for a high level character. I have 11 of these things. So can I use this? Yes, I can. Wish! Nice. Also nice. Ooh. Okay. And Noel. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Well, that's what a wish is. You can hope you get some good stuff from it. Now we have Noel in our party, which is all fine and dandy. Let's go and level them up a little bit. Oh, no, we cannot. We don't have any things. However, we can see if we can use any very nice weapons. Let's see. Increases damage. HP's above 90. Oh, okay. That one I like. Yeah, that's this one I like. Switch. Enhance. I can actually use the other sword. Oh, no. Which one? Oh, yeah, this is the Harbinger of Dawn. So I could just use the other Harbinger of Dawn. Throw that inside it. And then make this one level 10. There you go. Level 11 even. Very good. Then, if we go and switch to Amber. Increases damage against weak spots, defeating opponents with Soul Sage. Ooh. Well, I kind of like the aggressive approach. So let's switch to that and enhance. Nice. Da da. What sort of no? Oh, okay. Oh, you can use these, right? So after using normal and charge attacks, deal decrease damage to 60% of attack in small AOE. Okay. Nice, nice. Kinda like this one. Let's switch to that. And then we can level this up. Very good. Now hopefully we can kick some ass. Ow.
From now on, the
How dare
adventures
you.
will probably get more and more dangerous. We should make sure we're prepared.
Yeah, I already enhanced the weapon. I already did. Oh, do you actually want me to? Aha, I see you can auto add. Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
We could start by going to Mondstadt's blacksmith. There's the blacksmith.
There's the blacksmith.
What?
This is the first Paimon's heard about it.
She's a tiny one, isn't she?
Wow, he does bespoke weaponry?
Of course. I sell weapons, make them to order, and do
Of
refinement.
course.
All you need is the ore. Anywhere. You look, bring some back, and I'll help you forge what you no need.
Wow. Kinda rude, isn't he?
Seems like a short-tempered guy. Was it something we said?
No sticky keys, please. Sticky keys, please. Can you not? I would very much prefer if you did not.
Never go adventuring on an empty stomach.
Alright, here it is.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds. These temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here. There's a chance there's a monster nest or hilitrol camp inside. Even Storm Terror has given up on its own temple. Yes, I also find it hard to accept, but Storm Terror was once one of the Four Winds.
Oh no! It was really one of the Four Winds. Now that's horrible.
Huh?
Wait! Did you just feel that? The wind here. Something's off. Let's go in and take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
We do have beefy and chonky enemies, that is correct. That is indeed correct. Hang on a second. Just need to check this. Why didn't that work the first time? Why doesn't this? Interesting. Okay. Well. Alright, let's go. Let's go in this temple. See what's it all about. Don't want to remove him. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And let's do it.
You can use that console to open the door.
Okay.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
Okay, good to know, good to know. Carrot. Door of Resurrection. Nice. Green symbolizes Dendro, because green out by Pyro. Nice. So basically, Pyro stuff. Aha. Hiya. Very good.
Oh no! A horn!
Oh no.
The fighting must have got them riled up. Well, good thing I prepared.
I can actually level up Noelle now with this. Just the once. But it's still good, right? Still good.
My secret weapon, explosive puppet Berry Bunny.
I mean, this works as well. This works as well.
Are those explosive barrels over there?
It looks like it.
Well, one shot should be able to blow them up.
Yeah. Kablooey! Nice, more adventures experience. Can I use that on Noelle as well? Good. Good. Okay, now she's a bit more up to snuff.
It's so high. Seems like there's something up there.
But how do we get across?
I do wonder.
Isn't this a pyro monument? If we hit it with a powerful pyro attack, we might trigger it.
Whee! There we go.
Dragon's breath. Is that where the power's coming from? Great, let's smash it. Phew, I'm tired. But at least this way we've helped Jean out.
We sure did.
In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe. This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean. But now with Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change. So too should our tactics.
Sounds deep.
It's what Lisa likes to say. Speaking of which, the 4 winds we were discussing earlier? If you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not saying I don't know our history. It's just... I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
Most probably. That seemed pretty simple dungeon. Let's leave. Let's peepo leave. Heck yeah. Da 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 la la. Woo! Alright, next temple. Let's do it. Hang on, I'm just reloading a page. Do 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 do. This has been just about an hour played so far. Play for another hour and then we'll go do another randomizer afterwards.
Yeah.
Important message. Collecting wood.
Is this an answer from this world?
I'm going to go on a limb and say yes. Yes, it is. Oh my god, are my hands... Oh, you know what? You know what's happening? I didn't even put on... There we go. That's better. Once again, if Genshin Impact is sponsoring this stream, thank you so much, Genshin. If you want to help me out, help the stream, you can type in exclamation mark Genshin, and it will drop a link down. You can use that link to download the game on your mobile device and play it until Explorer Level 6. And everything will be all fine and dandy.
I'll race you there!
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's get rid of you. Ow! Oopsie. Yeah.
I'll keep this close.
Lovely jubbly. Let's see how much I can climb. Ow. Oh no. Oh wait, hang on. Let's rest here for a bit. Ow. And then climb up some more. Good. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Through pass! Got an achievement! Hooray! Crash course.
Wind blade! With the wind!
That's right.
Yeah!
Yeah! Alright. Hello. This action cannot be performed during combat. Stand still. And you're done.
You've arrived.
You've arrived.
Come closer. Can you smell that? Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed.
Oh yes, yes.
As bustling as it may be, no, I can't imagine it will be dangerous at all. It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in. No one makes offerings to the Four Winds anymore, yet the old winds never vanish. We need to clear out the temples for the Four Winds.
Okay. Let's get in. Head inside. Yeah, that looks good. Let's do this.
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer our adversaries.
Oh, okay. We get to play as Kaya for a bit. That's cool.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Wait,
If there's water around, opponents may become wet. If there is water, opponents may be wet. Cryo skills can freeze water.
how do you know?
Experience. The kind of experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
Like, I get what this was trying to get, what was trying to do. It's just kind of funny. If water touches you, you get to be wet.
Traveler,
Unless I'm mistaken, you don't seem to have a vision.
If you get hit by a hot sun,
is it that you're
you will
able to
probably
channel
burn.
elemental energy?
It was a
Okay.
very strange occurrence.
Cool it.
Speaking of burning, exactly.
Dodge this.
Dodge this. I'm the coolest.
Ah, finally, we're here.
Seems the path ends here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
Whee! Hydro Amber. Breaking it will make it rain, making everything in this range wet. Alright, let's give this a try then, shall we?
Water!
Water!
Use this to put out fire.
Yes, indeed!
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get Jean to give you a title and make you a knight.
What an asshole! What an asshole! I love it. I love it. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm back to loving this game again just because of this character. Like, he basically said what I was going to say. I didn't even have to say anything. It's great.
Cool it. Speaking of, did you know? Storm Terror was once one of the 4 winds.
Indeed.
I'm not aware of the exact details. If you're interested, you can ask the acting Grand Master about it.
And if you're not sure if you want to play it or if you can't do it, do send a link round to anyone who might be interested.
Let's deal with it.
Spread it far and wide. I put it on my Twitter, so you could retweet that if you wish. But
bravo!
If we can get another 9 more in the next week,
you are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight.
it'll help me out a lot. It'll help me out a lot.
The battles you just fought were sights to behold. I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty. Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future.
Well into the future.
Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing. Quite rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Storm Terror's
No worries, Kokushin, no worries. Like I said, so this isn't just for today.
Take care of other things while I'm
This is gonna last all week, seven full days, up until about lunchtime next Sunday. So you have plenty of time.
Their limited mental capacity.
You have plenty of time to do it.
Thus, you were behind this.
Oh no!
Knights of Favonius, always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, we got him as an actual character now. Yeah! Nice. We actually got him as a character. This makes me peepo happy. And yeah, I am now adventurer rank 6. So at that point, if you're doing it yourself, you'd be done. You'd be done. So yeah, it's so I've only been playing this like from title screen for just over an hour, you know, and I wasn't even doing it. I wasn't even, you know, playing it like a speed run kind of thing. I was just playing this casually, and it only took me just over an hour. So obviously internet speeds, you know, depends, you know, where you live, and you know that will vary. But once you get the game downloaded, just play it for about an hour or so, and then that'll be that. So I encourage people to give it a try. It's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, for this, I'd imagine we need that. No? Is that not enough? Is there more? Are there more torches? There is another torch here. Let's find all the torches. There's another one here. Oh, there you go. We got all the torches. Exquisite chest.
Wow, these will come in handy.
Exquisite chests. You gotta love the exquisiteness part of it. Right, let's level you up. Let's level you up, matey. You deserve to be a higher level. There you go. Let's level you up too. I do like a fine chest. Do you have any... Oh, okay. Oh, we got this as a new weapon. Okay. I mean, the base attack is already much better, so let's just equip you with that. Let's equip you with that. Enhance. Auto add. Yeah. Boop. Very good, very good, very good. We're gonna give you Artifacts Tool because you're cool. I like you. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. Equip you this. Yep. Elemental Mastery will be good. Yeah. There we go. Well, can we just, like, stay as this character now? Can we just, like, play as you for the rest of the game? Oh, no. Goo. Purple goo. Alright. We killed the purple goo. Oh, is that another teleport point? We should probably get that. In case we need to, like, come back here.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Yes. The gameplay, I will say, like, the gameplay is very simple. Like, you could just, like, click around, switch characters with ease. Very, very fun. Another exquisite chest.
Wow, these will come in handy.
And we have a bunny thing. And it explodes. Let's play as Amber for a bit. Ooh. Okay. Let's get this. There's a chest there. I want it. Yeah! Alright, and we have our Q. We have our Q ability. Let's get ready.
No escape.
Yeah! Oh, it's wet here. We don't want that. Okay, never mind. Wet. Very good. Ooh, let's grab that. And that is that. Oh, that's cooking. Can we cook any of these things? Oh, we can. We can cook chicken mushroom skewer. Let's do it. Yeah. Cook manually. Oh god. Yeah, we got a perfect. Woo! Let's do one more. Boom. And let's cook some steak as well. Let's have some yummy, yummy steak. And we'll have Kaya do it. Uh-oh. You said Chef Yoshi. Oh no. No. You've unleashed the chef. Ah! How dare you? How dare you unleash the chef? Oh, we have to get this and then there we go.
I'll keep this close.
Okay, we good. Maybe one thing I should do, if there's enough people who jump on this, maybe on my second sponsored stream I should try and get like a couple of people over and play with me. We could try the multiplayer. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Nevelation! Hey! Hello. Is there a V model of Yoshi's Chef? No, but if I could find an artist to make a chef hat for me, then maybe there could be. How you doing, Bunny? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. We're playing some Genshin Impact today, and it's a sponsored stream. Which means you can help the stream out by downloading the game and playing it. Or if you're unable to do so, or if you're not a fan, you can send it over to other people as well. Get them to try it out. That'd be cool. You're gonna be playing for 30+ hours today? No, sadly not. Sadly not. Not that long. Oh, and as if by magic, the bot decided it listened to me, and there you go. That spawned out the link there. Send it round. Show your friends. It's actually not. It's actually a pretty neat game. I like it. And we're climbing mountains. You can swim through waters. You can go anywhere you like, basically. It is a fairly open world experience. Currently at Windrise. Windrise. There we go. Ooh, what's that over there? What's that over there? Is it another temple? It sure is.
cutie.
Oh, hello.
You're going to help me out too? How kind of you. Don't hesitate to come to me if you need anything.
Oh.
Good question. Basically, things other than that which require brawn or brains.
So, what does that leave?
Temple of the Lion. Okay, let's do it. Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Lost desire to try the tutorials this long. Oh no, cry. Well, thankfully for this particular sponsor, you'd only have to unlock Explorer level 6 with a new account, which really only takes you like what, just over an hour. Your bot is picking on you. Hang on. I butted a few days into it and still not a butt multiplayer. At that point, I was like, I lost the desire to try it. The tutorial is butts long. How long is a butt, chat? How long is a butt?
I guess I could give this a go.
Is it a unit of time? Okay.
I knew it. There is a strong elemental energy coming from
My
deep within this
Butsy long. Oh my god, Butspot.
Are you able to float across?
Are you okay, Butspot? You seem to be picking on Nevelation quite a bit.
Let's ride this wind current, shall we?
Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's only trying to have fun, I promise. It's not trying to give you any harm.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, lots of thunder. Using all the different elements. We've got fire, we've got ice, we've got wind. All sorts of stuff going on.
It's an electro monument. No wonder. Let me try to activate it with a bit of electro power. Stand back, sweeties.
Oh, within 20 seconds. All right. Oh no, no. Did I do it? No. I need to try again. I need to try again. I'm doing well, thank you, Nevelation. Thank you. How you been doing? Have you been giving a good weekend so far?
Come a little closer.
Wow, I suck at this, apparently. Let's try again.
You're in for a little shock.
There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Third time. Third time's the charm. Oh, wait, wait, wait. We need to open that chest. Nice. Mind some helpful advice and never mind. Haha. Haha.
Dodge this.
This seems more suited for freeze.
Freeze. Dodge this.
When it comes to wet enemies...
No worries, Wistful, no worries. I'm bloody butt curd. I did an uncapped subathon yesterbutt, and it almost went on for 18 butts. Oh my god, Buttspot. What have you got in for Nevelation? Jeez. Holy moly. 18 hours though. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit.
Oh, another wind current. Let's ride it up from here.
But did you enjoy yourself though? Did you enjoy yourself? That's the main thing. What games were you playing? What games are you playing during that time? Let me know.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Chain lightning can be set off between electro-charged opponents. The electrical discharge caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight.
Only a little less shocking. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this particular character.
You want to know about this gem?
Do I?
You're kidding. You're seriously asking? This is a vision. It's used by the Chosen to draw on elemental powers. In terms of mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical lightning rod.
Alright, here we go. Whee!
What? You've never seen a vision? Just where exactly are you from? Are you a hilly churl with some level of reasonable intelligence? No, I doubt it. After all, hilly churls aren't exactly known for their smarts. And you'd more or less qualify to be a magister's apprentice.
I don't know whether that's a compliment or not.
And we can head home and relax.
It's one of those consolidated wind things.
The thought of putting my feet up and relaxing has me all fired.
Let's head back to the
Dragon
statue
of the East,
Whoa.
Lion of the South, Wolf of the North,
Lots of
Falcon
voices.
of the West. They are the four winds of Mondstadt, affiliated with Barbados, the god of Anemo.
Barbados? Oh, maybe we should go on holiday there.
The Dragon of the East, Storm Terror, its real name is Dvalin. Though most in Mondstadt seem to have forgotten that in all this Storm Terror business. So now you know why Dvalin is only able to channel 3 of the four winds' power. Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning.
Why?
Because of hatred, I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstadt. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself. To become Storm Terror.
But why would one of the four winds hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstadt, it's something that's really hard to say aloud. Here, take this. It's a very old story from more than a century ago.
Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
Alright. Great time. Started with House Flipper, then Destiny 2, then a VR horror game, and I screamed loud. Rykus's Fragments. After that, Gunfire Reborn. Some more Destiny 2. Well, I tried not to pass out. Well, hey, good on you. Good on you for doing that, though. Good on you. I think when, I want to do a marathon like that, but I think the first time...
Well, all that lay fluff. Want to go back and see how the knights are doing?
Yeah,
but
sure.
If you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too. By the way, we obtained another Animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples. We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
What was I saying? Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to do a marathon like that, but I think the first time I will actually make it capped to 24 hours maximum. So I start with, let's say I start with like 6 hours, and then hope if things will pick up, and 24 hours will be the absolute maximum I think I'll do for the first time. I am kind of scared to do an uncapped one for the first one. But then, you know, we'll do another one in the future, who knows? Chat also ordered me a pizza, and they ordered me a pineapple, ham, bacon, mushrooms, and jalapenos. Oh my goodness. So how many slices of that did you have?
Windblade.
I'm gonna guess maybe not a lot. World quests. Okay. Oh, we need to interact with this particular thing. I want to go teleport there, please. Or can't I? Oh, okay, that's where I can teleport. Okay, there we go. 4 slices, 9-inch deep. Obviously, it wasn't horrid, but I wouldn't order that again. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't blame you in the slightest. I do not blame you. You're very brave, but well done. Well done, you. Very proud of you. I hope that you had a great time overall. That's the main thing. But don't do these too often. I'd say, like, keep it. Now that you've done one and it's in the books, wait until like another big special thing. As for if I want to do one, I'm not entirely sure when exactly I'd want to do one myself, but I do want to do one. I guess I just need to find a good time to do it.
It's a statue of the 7.
1K followers, very good. Very good. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. Alright. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Worship. I will worship this statue 2 times. Max stamina! Yeah! We want the max stamina. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hey, Sugary Zeus! How's it going? But yeah, congratulations, Nevelation, for the 1K followers. Very well deserved.
In Mondstadt, they can be fitted into the statue's eyes. Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. People with visions collect them to offer to the statues as blessings. Others with powers, you don't have a vision. The rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blessings.
I will. My day's been great. My day's been pretty good. We had a friend over for the weekend, and that was a good time. And now, so this afternoon I beat Wind Waker Randomizer from last Friday. We completed that. That's good. And now we're doing our sponsored part of today's stream. We are sponsored by Genshin Impact today. And anyone who wants to help the stream out, it will definitely help me out, for sure. You can type in !Genshin in the chat. And it'll give you a link to where you can download the game on your mobile device. And you can play it until Explorer level 6. And then, if I can get 9 more people to do that over the next week, then it will definitely help me out. The more of that, the better. gonna go back to the city now. That is the one. That's the command. It is available on the App Store and Google Play. And the thing is, if you actually enjoy the game is cross-platform with PS4 and PC. While this particular event is just for mobiles, once you get to level 6 and complete it, and you decide maybe you want to play a little bit more, you can actually bring your progression over onto your preferred platform, and you can continue that way. So no progress is lost whatsoever. Look at that. This is a very pretty game, isn't it? This is a very, very pretty game.
There's a lady over there waving to you.
Oh yeah?
Let's go and see what she wants.
Who am I being waved at? Oh my goodness. Kami Ryu! Hello! Hello, hello! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! You were just chatting. Raid! Eye in the night, hello! So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Okami, but you were doing a little charity thing today, were you not? Because we did chat about it very briefly. It was either today or yesterday. Yeah, you were. Okay, yeah. I remembered. What was how was it? How was it? I know it said just chatting, but I assume you were doing other things as well. Last night and early this morning. Last but and early this morning. That's good though. That's good. That's good. Did you bring the materials made? No, I did not. Did you have a good time? Did you get some good stuff?
Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
Phasmo, Goal for Friends, Dark Souls, and this money to wax your legs. We raised up at $227. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. Wow. That's fantastic. You know, that makes me... Where is it? Where's the thing? Where's my... Yeah, where's my... Why aren't the buttons working? Why aren't the buttons working? Excuse me. Excuse me, make my thing work. No, not Angie. There you go. There you go. Peepo happy. Peepo happy. Peepo happy. That is a good amount of money to raise. Well done you. Well done you.
You've had your eye on him, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Game giveaway as well as the waxing. Tried to stay awake a whole 24 hours. Body just said
That's
no.
not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too.
Good.
Paimon always feels safe adventuring with him.
20 hours is no easy feat.
Nevertheless,
Let me tell you that much.
To the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence.
Wait, are you saying we're like...
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of... In short,
Oh, I hope not.
there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to become... Basically, the Adventurers
You got
Guild rewards
peekabooed by
you
a
every
ghost?
time your
Oh
adventure rank
no.
increases.
Oh no. Hope we didn't scare you that much.
Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to...
So thank you for raiding in, by the way. For those who don't know me, I'm Yoshi Chief, and I like to play randomizers and speedruns and all that jazz. I'm gonna claim all of those rewards. Oh my goodness, a lot of... Yeah. Claim all of that. Claim all of that stuff.
Without further ado, Here is your adventurer handbook.
Yay!
A new member coming aboard is a momentous. It has a record of avail, and it is also proof of. Oh, sometimes you will find when this happens, you need to
impressive feats.
Impressive feats.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will, but that will come later. That will do for today. Ad Astra Abyssosk adventurer.
Iron the Knight is your MVP for the charity. Very good. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, I'm doing a sponsored stream today. This is a sponsored stream for Genshin Impact. Essentially, not only am I trying out get Genshin Impact for you guys, but you can also help the channel out too if you wish. It's you know, not mandatory, not no obligations whatsoever. But there is a thing. In fact, Stream Elements kind of just put out a thing. So there's a link for those who've not tried it before. You can download it on mobile, get it straight to your iOS or Android device, and you can play until Adventure Level 6. And that will add one to the counter. We've had one person do it already today, which is very nice.
Topped with a generous serving of onion
9 more to go, and it will help me out a lot.
Paimon's made up her mind. It's an emergency. We must order ourselves a generous serving of Fisherman's Toast from Good Hunter, pronto. Fisherman's
Toast.
It's on you. It's so Good Hunter's fish. This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook. You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients.
You know what though? Yeah, y'all are the MVP. Y'all are the MVP, as far as I'm concerned.
Can your cooking skills surpass that of Good Hunters? Why, Paim, don't you...
Level 7, yeah.
At the Adventurers Guild.
Today's recommendation.
Alright. Food to go. Fisherman's Toast. There we go. Oh right, I already have them. That's okay. Never mind. I already have Fisherman's Toast. Num num num. Oh, well, we should probably get that. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oops.
Storm terror crisis. Did something terrible happen again?
Yeah. Da 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 da. Okay. What are we doing now? So these are world quests. Can't really do that one yet. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. And then we'll stop the stream. Well, not stop the stream. We'll stop this part of the stream very soon. And then we can do a Resident Evil 1 randomizer new update. Brand new update where you can actually play as Chris for the first time. So we'll have that coming up after this segment. For sure. It's going to be very, very fun. The OG. OG Resident Evil 1. Not the remake, the OG. There's a brand new update where you can play it, where normally in previous versions you could only use Jill in the randomizer, but now you can play as Chris, and you can also randomize the music as well. Music rando.
This is bad. Such a hassle. Oh, thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods.
Exactly, Flame Baguette. It's the Oh My God edition.
Oh my god.
If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo God to save this mere mortal, could you spare a moment?
Ew, cut it out.
Marvelous. I cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you. Please.
Okay.
Let us move to somewhere more fit for such conversations.
anything
Let's
for
talk in the
you,
courtyard,
Kaya.
just outside headquarters. Come with me.
What's with the sneakiness?
Hello. May the Animo Archon protect you.
My iPad's loving me for downloading this game. Define loving you, Sugary. Define loving you. Alright, so the meeting spot is this way. Breadcrumbs! Remember the breadcrumbs from Fable? Yeah! We have breadcrumbs.
This place will do.
Tell us what it's about already.
How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret first. It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to keep it.
Okay.
Don't worry. Paimon's lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Oh.
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my
Space is
eye patch.
limited.
I
Indeed.
inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood.
I never knew you could inherit eye patches.
My, how could you not know such common knowledge? This is no different from children inheriting their hairstyles from their parents. Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
Treasure?
Treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown. I've tried searching for clues.
Treasure! Kaya, what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword. A magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Unrivaled power.
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was later salvaged by my grandfather's crew by pure coincidence. The moment he gripped the sword,
I love
roared,
these emotes, by the way, Eye in the Night.
howled,
I love
and
them.
The clear
They're
skies were
great.
suddenly swallowed by raging winds. With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a Hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword.
8-headed hydras, silver-haired banshees. Do they really exist?
The world we live in is fascinating, full of unknown and inexplicable wonders.
Holy moly, that's just insane.
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins, and the magic sword will be lost.
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you.
Wow.
How about that?
Great. Please keep it a secret. I'll wait for your good news.
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about a super duper powerful sword.
Is it really, really true?
Well, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see if we can find out more. The adventurers should know more about the ruins, right?
Let's go to the Adventurers Guild. How about we make this particular quest like the last one we do for the day? Let's make this one our last one. We're coming up to 2 hours of content for this. And then we'll go on to Ariwan Rando. How about that?
My strength still fails me.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yeah.
Something that catches your eye.
I'm at the Adventurers Guild, aren't I? Where do I need to go? Oh, I have to go over there. Okay. Alright. I thought you had to just go back to the reception. I'm a silly person. Okay, there it is. So where is it? Somewhere here. Somewhere in this vicinity. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hey, kiddo! Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
We're not here for something that boring. We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia. One that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras. It's super mega uber powerful. That's what Paimon said. It's a super epic sword. Anyway,
Super
it's fine
epic.
as long as Paimon doesn't tell them the treasure's location. So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Now she's done it.
Arcadian ruins. Never heard of them. Thanks for your intel anyway.
Now I've done it.
If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
My intel?
Yeah, the face is clipping through his collar just a bit. I noticed.
Still no clues. Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come on, it's the hiding place of the super amazing sword.
The super
Anyway,
mega
we should
amazing
go meet up
sword.
with Gaia first.
The super special awesome ultra mega super sword. I wonder how many superlatives we can add to the super special awesome mega ultra fantastic uber. Hey. I don't call me out like that. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. All right.
Oh, you're back. Do you have news for me?
I do.
Listen, we asked around the Adventurers Guild and found, well, nothing.
That much is expected.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Okay.
Then what are we waiting here for?
That's right. You read my mind. I am a knight, so I shouldn't have any dealings with the black market. You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles. By the knights.
Ooh, no problemo.
All right. Let's do this. Can we teleport there? We can. All right, let's go. Teleportation. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
She's in trouble.
Oh. Oopsie daisy.
With the wind! Yeah.
Well, that's them taken care of.
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far
Yeah,
more
just a
reliable
bit.
than those
Just a
Favonius
bit.
guys.
It's nothing. He's a traveler. He has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
All the
Traveler?
time.
I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free. People in our circle know how important the network is.
The network? Which network?
Well, you did save my life.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it? He's supposed to pay for the intel.
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Okay.
Right. Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
Could this be the X marks the spot?
I doubt it.
So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon will leave you to it then.
Wow, okay, thanks.
Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
Excuse you? Don't call me a nerd. Only certain people can call me a nerd.
So you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better figure it out.
No. Oh dear. Okay, so 6 3-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue. 1 the treasure. Okay. Let's go and get a hint because, you know, I'm lazy. Also, we should activate the other teleportation node on the other side there. Whoa, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Old Greg.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Oh, let me see if I can get the. Let me see if I can activate. Activate teleportation. Let me guess, it's up on top of there, right? Wait, can I not climb up there? Oh, I can, okay. I can. There it is, it's like right on top of there. Oh no. No! Oh, this is gonna take me too long. This is gonna take me too long.
A reward on the road.
Okay, missing person. Alright, let's just go speak to Kaya for this hint.
You're back. Looks...
Yes, and 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. what do you make of it?
Riddles. How quaint. Let me think. The city in the lake is clearly Mondstadt. As for the six-armed giants...
Giant crabs!
Aside from asking just where we would find giant crabs...
Well, you find...
Crabs have 8 legs, not 6.
But you can find giant enemy crabs in ancient Japan, surely.
Hey, that's smart. A windmill has 6 blades. It fits.
Wow, that makes sense!
So out of the 3 windmills, 2 are close to the statue. The other one is guarding...
Ooh! This one Paimon knows! The treasure!
Let's hope it's really that simple.
Come on! Let's go take a look around that windmill!
Alrighty. There's the windmill. Oh, can we not? Do we have to climb it? Are you interested in joining up for an adventure? Yes. Oh, no, wait. Don't climb on there yet. Ah! I nearly fell off. Ah! Almost fell off again. Okay.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. There's another map.
Oh.
More riddles? Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon used up all her brain juice.
You never had any to begin with. Got him.
Paimon will let you have all the fun. Or you could get Kaya to help.
Got him. I love how we're basically piling up on Paimon. I appreciate the game for that. I think. Yes.
She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed.
Any idea what that means?
Is this some page stripped from a love novel that you just happened to find?
Oh, so it's not a clue. No wonder someone as clever as Paimon wasn't able to get it.
I'm just joking.
Take this more seriously, Kaya.
This riddle is hard to figure out. Clear spring. Is it referring to Springvale? Passion rushing through the clear spring. So when does passion rush through a clear spring? Not a bad idea. Like when there's a waterfall, for example. It appears the solution to this enigma relates to the waterfall behind Springvale. Only the clear spring that blesses Mondstadt can reveal the passion described here. And the heart of the waterfall must refer to the cliff on the left side of the waterfall. I noticed it once when I was out on patrol in the area. The ending, cold and alone, probably has something to do with cryo, which can be controlled by a vision. You should probably take someone who can manipulate cryo with you. It's nothing. If a Knight of Favonius couldn't even answer a riddle, how could we be trusted to solve criminal mysteries?
But you can control cryo.
Let's go take a look in Springvale. We'll leave you to your criminal mystery.
Can't you join us?
No, wait. Leave you to solving your criminal mysteries.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-la-la. Hang on, I'm just checking, okay. There we go. Nice scent. Floaty, floaty, float. Right, so... Apparently... Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay. There it is, let's go. This is a very lush world, I will say. Alright. Let's get rid of you. Easy clap. Ming. Oh no, we've been spotted. Run away! Fly! Fly, you fools! Well, there's the waterfall. Higher. Higher and higher. Master on fire. Uh-oh, might fall. I don't want to fall. Please, please no fall. No fall, please. No. Ow. There must be an easier way up. I will collect some bass. There you go. Whoa, nearly fell. Even higher, you say? All right.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Hooray!
This time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work. But in all fairness, this treasure map really is terrible.
I'm hitting other things while this cutscene's playing.
So, now... Paimon believes that there is no need. Let's go for it. Don't want anyone else to get there before we do.
Okay.
Like the treasure hoarders Gaia told us about. Anyways, Paimon just wants to borrow the sword to... No, you heard nothing. Paimon just wants to see it.
I'm sure you do, buddy.
Not to become super mega powerful and do nothing but play. Alright, Paimon will save the chit-chat for later. Arcadian treasure hunt, here we go!
Okay. Sorry about hearing the constant noise. Teleport. La la la. If we can get there quickly.
I'm not done.
No. No. We killed him.
This must be the Arcadian ruins. Is it just me? Or does it look plain? Oh, Paimon gets it! The perfect disguise is always in plain sight! Kaya's grandpa sure is impressive.
Pitter patter.
Oh, mice! It's no time to get suspicious. We're close. Hurry, the treasure is with...
Okay. Ooh, okay. So, I actually think this will be a good time to stop this particular part of the stream. We're not stopping the whole stream altogether. No. But we got 2 hours. We got 2 hours of good old Genshin Impact there, and we'll be doing a little bit more next time. Next time I come on. But I hope this was a little taster of what to expect in the video game. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good, pretty fun. Looks very pretty, does all that stuff. And I very much encourage people who've not tried it before to give it a go. Again, the command is !Genshin. You can click the link there, or use the QR code, or click on the banner on my stream page. Get it on mobile, on the App Store, on the Google Play. Achieve Explorer level 6. You can eventually, you know, as Netherlands, you can eventually play with other people. You can do cross-platform to PS4 and PC as well, if you have those platforms. And yeah, it's just very fun. It's just very fun indeed. So we're gonna end things now for today. But we're doing a little bit more of this next time, absolutely for sure.